What's up, you guys? That are Fliptroniks. I'm going to be comparing the Galaxy A51 versus the Galaxy Note 10. All right, so I feel like this is the ultimate comparison of a budget Samsung phone versus a higher-end Samsung phone. The A51, there is a lot to love here, especially the price point. This phone only sells for 300 bucks. The Note 10, I think this is the best Samsung phone you can buy right now. It sells for between $700 and $900, depending on the gig size you're gonna get. But I'm gonna cover some of the basic specs of both phones. We're gonna do a video quality test with Netflix, loudness test, and then of course a gaming test. Also have links in both the description and comments. If you guys could smash the like button as you're watching this, I would definitely appreciate it. Okay, anyways, the first thing you're going to notice over here on the A51 is the massive display. This phone's got a 6.5-inch display. The Note 10, it's not too much behind. It's got a 6.3-inch display, and, both phones, when it comes to, like, watching video, I mean, they're both really good, no doubt about it. The one thing I have noticed with the A51, though, sometimes even when you change some of the apps to go full screen, it doesn't always fit the screen on here. I don't know why that is, but I've, kind of been dealing with it. Cameras on both phones are really good. Obviously, the A51 I've kind of just been experimenting with a little bit more. It's got that 48 megapixel, camera on it, which is pretty crazy. Then the 32 megapixel on the front. The Note 10 camera, there's nothing wrong with it. I would just say both phones have really good cameras. You also notice on the fronts of these phones, they have the cameras built into the displays. We've seen that on a lot of these newer Samsung phones, right? They're kind of just going this route where they kind of blend the front-facing camera into the front of the phone. It's not a big deal to me. It doesn't bother me at all. And then, of course, you've got the all-glass display of the Note 10. You've got the front glass of the A51, but the back of the phone is going to be like a hard PC plastic. I think it's kind of a blessing in disguise, I was trying to say the other day, because, if you drop the A51, you're not going to probably break it on the first drop, as opposed to the Note 10. It's super fragile. Fortunately, I've never dropped this Note 10, so I haven't had to worry about it yet, but if I did, I'd probably be a little bit worried. All right, anyways, I'm gonna load this up real quick on here, just so we can kind of check out some of the video quality. All right, let me try to fast forward it so we can see maybe like more of like a lighter setting. Go to 19 on here. I've got a little bit of lag going on right here. All right, I'll let these two phones play for just a second. All right, this is a great movie, by the way. All right, so I've got the Note 10 up top. We've got the A51 down here. Feel free to message below. I'm just kind of curious what you guys think about like the displays, what you think looks better. I don't know, I kind of feel like the Note 10 might look a tad bit better, but the A51, obviously nothing wrong with how it looks, but I don't know, I would say the Note 10's got a better quality for the watching video. Okay, so both phones are at 50% volume. That was the other thing, I don't know if I mentioned that, so you're going to be hearing them both on 50%. All right, anyways, let's get out of here. So I'm going to load up some gameplay. Now I'm going to load up F1 Mobile. I feel like this is a high graphic game that we can kind of get a good look at both phones with, so I'm going to try to get it going simultaneously. Now, one of the reasons the A51 is going to be a much cheaper phone is because the processor is not going to be nearly as good as some of the other flagship phones. So this is basically where the phone falls short, but from what I've seen so far, not a big deal at all. It's been playing high graphic games just fine, like COD Mobile, PUBG, a bunch of other games I've been playing with it. But this is a high graphic game, so we'll kind of get a look at, can it play this game good? The Note 10's gonna load it up faster, so as far as like speed goes, Note 10's taking it down right now. Anyways, I'll get into a match up here first, and then we'll come back down to the A51 and, I might actually have to pause this. This is a new game on here, so maybe I'll have to pause one of these. I'm not quite sure. I just downloaded this game on the A51. I already had it installed on here, but when you first play this game, it kind of like starts playing the game right away. So I might have to... Yeah, I might have to... Maybe I can kind of leave it like that for a sec. This is an awesome game, by the way. If you've never had a chance to play it before, it's definitely one of my favorite racing games. It's very high graphic. You can start like a career in it, but you can do exhibition matches. There's a few different views you can do for the car, but I kind of like the one where you're just, you know, looking at the car, so it's kind of like in the third person. But if you wanted to switch the view on here, you could do that. But this game's clearly freaking awesome. Oh no. Alright, well, I think we're still in, still winning this right now. Alright, cool. Now I'm going to bring it down here to the A51 and we'll see how this game plays on here. But it looks like it's already a little bit choppy, which I'm kind of surprised about. Yeah, this game's actually very choppy on here. It looks like it's starting to play a little bit better now. Maybe it was kind of like just the start. Alright, cool. I'm gonna actually take it back to the home screen on both phones. Okay, so just want to kind of give some of my closing thoughts about, you know, each one of these. Now, the A51 I've been using for probably a little bit over a week, and I gotta tell you, the phone is an amazing phone for the price point. You know, the Note 10, obviously, I gotta say I probably prefer it overall, and I really do think the Note 10 is the best Samsung phone out right now. But, you know, for literally only 300 bucks, the A51 is an awesome phone. I think it's a beast of a phone, honestly. The Note 10, though, if you had the money for it, I would say definitely grab it. You won't regret it. But anyways, let me know what you guys thought about this comparison. I'll have links in both the description and comments if you want to check out the latest prices for either one of these on Amazon. Please smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and we'll see you in the next one.